Hello, folks. My name is Raj, and in this video, we are going to talk about the role of voice AI in sales and what makes us qualified to talk about this. We have been in the software technology space building products for over 11 years now. You can find one of our products called VoiceAIWrapper. It's a white label voice AI platform for agencies. We connect top providers like 11 Labs, Conversational AI, VAPI, retail, and more under a unified dashboard and make it easier to run voice AI campaigns to get business outcome. You can also find us on LinkedIn. And in this topic, we will talk about voice AI sales and what all applications for voice AI sales exist in a B2B sales process. This video will be relevant for beginners as well as for advanced users. We'll show you a live example of how to set up we'll take two examples, inbound lead qualification workflow and outbound calling and appointment booking workflow. So let's start with the definition, right? So most of the time when we talk about voice AI in sales, most people respond with things like, I don't want a random robot calling my customers, or we are very niche and I prefer my customers being called by a human being. So while this is true to a extent, it's not entirely true. Think about the chat widget on a website. Yeah, so the chat widget is still there even if you're a very high touch premium company dealing with premium customers. So the voice AI technology is ideal to take care of transactional tasks that do not require a human being. So that means SDR for lead qualification or first level appointment setting, great. Account executive to negotiate and close deals, definitely not today. Yeah. So the ideal cases for voice AI in sales, and we're talking primarily about B2B sales here. This can also apply to B2C as well, depending on what niche you operate in. So an ideal use case can be free demo qualification calls. Let's say you have a book a meeting widget on your website and you're taking people's numbers and you want to just make sure that you're getting hopping on calls with qualified leads and you don't want to put up a lot of questions on your form, right? So voice AI is extremely useful here because you can set up an automation, and we're going to show you this on this call. You can set up an automation wherein whenever somebody calls you, somebody books a meeting, the AI agent can automatically call that contact, ask some qualification questions, and then book a meeting on your calendar, depending on the answers. Yeah. Another use case is calling customers with billing failures, right? So let's say you're a SaaS company and you have clients with billing failures, and you want to add that additional personal touch. That's one. The other option, another avenue is making calls for feedbacks or surveys or ratings. So, and the list can go on. There are laws and regulations surrounding voice AI callings and robocalls. So make sure you are in compliance. This is a tool, a product. It can allow you to do anything that you want to, but it's up to you to make sure that you're compliant and you're not spamming people. So what I'm going to show you today will cover two use cases. There can be loads of use cases, so I'm going to just talk about two. And it's going to cover qualifying inbound leads on your website, asking them qualifying questions and booking a meeting, or pre-qualifying leads ahead of a demo or an appointment and booking calendars. So what are the tools that you would need to set this up, right? To set up your agents, you can use a product called VAPI. In case you're already familiar with this, you know what I'm talking about. For people who are new, VAPI is a well-known market leader in voice AI automation. They provide a platform where you can start building agents or assistants, as they call it. This is where you would go ahead and either use one of their templates, or you can start an agent, an assistant, by adding prompts. Now, prompts are instructions that you add to the agent. These are like a script, actually more flexible and more intelligent than a script. But for people who know how to build agents, this would be straightforward. For people who are new, you can either reach out to somebody on, let's say, Fiverr or Upwork to build agents, or you can reach out to our team on VoiceAIWrapper.com. Alternatively, I can also use 11 Labs. 11 Labs is kind of the market leader in voice AI technology, and they've recently released their agents platform. And This also allows you to create voice agents. Again, the workflow is pretty much the same, irrespective of what you use as your provider of choice, right? So you can use either VP or 11 Labs or Retail or Bolna, any of these products to create your agent. Now, these products also come with automations, which means you can connect your agent with your calendar. You can also add tool calls inside these agents to trigger SMSs, emails, and so on and so forth, right? And then the other product we could, so you can use any one of these. You just need one platform to build your agents, connect your calendars, your SMS functions, and all that. Yeah. And then we are going to use VoiceAIWrapper. Now, why VoiceAIWrapper? VoiceAIWrapper allows you to connect multiple providers. So irrespective of whether you are an 11 Labs fan or you use VP or Retail or any of the well-known established, I'm saying well-known and established because when you're making calls using AI, you want to make sure uh, it's reliable, it's accurate, and it does not hallucinate. Right. So these products are very well known in the market. They're established, and you can rest assured that they have the technology and the infrastructure to handle high volume calls with very high quality. Yeah. So now using VoiceAIWrapper is going to allow you to plug in your agent. We have a very simple one-step process where you just add the keys for your voice AI provider, whether it's VP or 11 Labs, and then it'll automatically sync in whatever you have created in your voice provider, right? So all your assistants, workflows, everything that you have connected in your provider gets synced here, right? Now, the third tool that you might want to use, again, this is optional, is something like a N8N or a Make.com, right? Why would you want to do that? When these calls are being made, the AI agent will capture everything, the voice recording, the transcript, the entire conversation, and it's going to also generate analytics inside VoiceAIWrapper. Now, if you want to take all this information and you want to send it over to your CRM, of course, you don't want to send the entire call log and the entire conversation to your CRM. You would want to scan through it, take out some major items, maybe when the AI captured their phone number or they captured their address or something which is important to you during the sales call. You would want to take that and pass it only that specific item to your CRM. In that scenario, we offer you a function inside VoiceAIWrapper where you can take all the intelligence from your voice AI conversation, and you can take the bits and pieces that are important to you uh, to your CRM, filter it out in N8N or Make.com, and send it to your CRM. So three tools, either VP or 11 Labs conversational AI or Retail, any product of your choice, anything will do. This is what you use to create your agents, build your prompts, connect your calendars and SMS. Then you would use VoiceAIWrapper. Why? VoiceAIWrapper has uh, built-in workflows. It has workflows which allow you to create outbound campaigns. There's loads of details which I'm going to show you soon. It allows you to set up your campaign cadence, and there are a lot of other features which are not available in the base voice AI provider. And then you would probably want to use N8N or a Make.com automation in case you want to take all this information out, scan it, refine it, and put pieces of it directly inside your CRM, right? All right, so let's show you how this entire workflow works. So like I mentioned earlier, I'm going to use VP here. So inside VP, I'm going to go in and click on Create Assistant. So there's a ready-made template called Lead Qualification Specialist. I'm not going to get into details into this, but long story short, this is where you add the purpose of the agent. There are some prompts which are automatically filled in, and you can always talk to this agent, test it out, and find out if it serves your purpose. If you want to capture first name, last name, and some key information during the call, there's an option to capture structured data. All systems do this. They just call them different names. So in case you are an expert in VP or 11 Labs or Retail, you would know how to do this already. So if you want to capture the email, for example, you type in email here, mark it as required, and when you are creating the agent prompt, just make sure you add a instruction here to always add that particular variable, right? That way, when your agent is talking to a contact, they will specifically look out for information which matches an email or a phone number or an address, anything that you choose, and it'll record that information and store it in a special place, which can later be searched, indexed, and used for multiple purposes. Yeah. So once you're done with this, just head over to VoiceAIWrapper. Pretty straightforward. Go to VoiceAI Pod and click on VAPI, connect your VAPI keys, and as soon as you're done with that, you will see a pod like this appear automatically. When you click on enter, you will see everything that you've created in VAPI, all your integrations and agents. This applies to 11 Labs and other products as well, but in our case, we're just going to talk about VAPI. Everything is going to show up here, right? So I created this agent inside VAPI, and it shows up here with everything that I've created. So it's in sync with the voice AI provider, right? Now we have a feature called campaigns. There are a couple of things which are important before we talk about campaigns. In case you're doing outbound calling, it's very important that you stay within compliance. So check for how many phone calls a number can make when you're doing outbound calls with AI. It's that information is available freely on Google. Um, you can connect any numbers on VAPI or 11 Labs. You can buy numbers on Twilio or let's say Telenix or Zadarna. And we offer a feature called number pools. This allows you to add multiple numbers. So when you're making calls, the system is randomly switching those numbers. So you don't end up making, let's say, 100 or 1,000 calls with just one number and end up in spam, right? The number is going to end up in spam, and next time you call, people are not going to pick it up. So one way to kind of prevent this is to use our phone number pool feature. Another way to stay within compliance is make sure that you don't end up spamming people with calls. So that is where our campaign cadence comes in handy. So inside our campaign, you can limit how many attempts you're making for each contact, right? So don't do too many calls. Even if it's a lead with consent, you don't want to keep on calling them again. You want to spread out those calls, and you also want to control the maximum number of dial attempts to a specific number, right? And there are other safety measures such as the minimum duration between call for every lead, right? So you don't want to upset people, especially if these are people with consent. You spend marketing money on getting these leads. You don't want to rub them off the wrong way. So now going back, I've connected my VAPI agent. So I'll just go to campaigns, and I can click on add campaign, and I can just create an outbound campaign right away. So I'll show you how an outbound campaign works. So if I go into, let's say, let's find a test campaign here. Let's use this, right? So taking the example of calling a lead who has, or a contact who has just submitted their phone number, let's say on a chat or an ad form, or let's say you have a CRM system with contacts that need to be called. You can use our lead API. This basically has three different functions. The first function is add lead. Then you can remove leads, and you can update leads using this API. What this API does is, let's say you have a chat widget or a chat box on your website, and people are entering their phone number and they need pricing. As soon as somebody enters their number, this lead API will automatically fetch that lead, add it to this outbound calling campaign, and based on the campaign's cadence that you have set up inside your campaign, a call is going to go out using the agent. Now the agent is going to talk to that contact based on whatever prompt you've added, and based on whether it's a qualified lead, and that is something that you instruct the agent in the prompt. If it's a qualified lead, you can then go ahead and book a meeting directly on whatever calendar you want to point it to. The calendar integration, again, is something which is freely available in any of these products like VAPI or 11 Labs, Conversational AI, Retail, and so on. Every provider that we support has a calendar integration natively inside their system. Now, this is how you capture the leads that you're capturing either through an ad form or on your website, or these are sitting in a CRM system. Let's say you are using GHL or HubSpot. All you need to do is use our lead API, create a workflow inside HubSpot or GHL, and you can feed leads into a calling campaign automatically using the lead API, right? And if the lead information changes, right, while the campaign is live, the update API allows you to update that information. If somebody says do not call, or not, or there's something which changes, right? Let's say somebody preferred a call for a property in Birmingham, but then you just got information and they updated the property location preference from Birmingham to somewhere else. This lead update API can, on the real time, update the lead information based on whatever is available in your CRM. And when the call goes out, the call can be personalized accordingly. Right? So inside, this is going to add leads into the campaign, and inside settings, this is where you can select which agent is calling out. You can also select a number pool. Like I said, it's highly recommended you randomize the phone numbers that are calling out when you're doing outbound, just to stay within compliance. And then there are features which kind of make this a rather pleasant experience for your contacts. Yeah. So this is again one of the reasons that you would use a platform like VoiceAIWrapper, which works on top of VAP or 11 Labs conversational AI as the base voice AI provider. So for example, you call someone and someone says, call me back in 5 minutes, right? So your agent needs to be smart enough to call them back right inside the time window that they requested. So this feature built into our system allows that agent to call back a contact based on their requested time. And we already covered this. You can decide how long it should be calling, what time zone it should be calling, what days it should be calling. You have granular controls on when the calling needs to happen, right? And during this call, the agent, the voice AI agent, which is essentially an LLM, is going to capture a lot of information. It will capture the entire transcript. It will capture the conversation history. It will capture the recording of the call. It will also capture the key data, right? Like I showed you, if you want the agent to note down the email address or the location or anything in specific, it's going to capture all of that. Now you want to take all of that and you want to send it over to back to your CRM and populate a field in your contact record. You can do that by just adding a webhook. You can create an inbound webhook inside HubSpot or GHL. You can add it right here. Or if you want to clean the data, scrub it, and only spend specific information, you can create an inbound webhook inside N8N or Make.com. It's pretty easy. Run an agent on top of it and then send the information. So this is how you round trip from your CRM system or a Google Sheet or a HubSpot to a voice AI calling agent and send information back to your system of records, right? All the while, our platform also generates analytics for the campaign. So let's take an example here. So as you can see, you also get detailed analytics on what's going on with your calling campaigns. We call them campaigns, but you can also take this data and you can also go ahead and create your own custom dashboards inside your GHL account or your HubSpot account, or you can create like a one pager with analytics that you really care about. Right? So this is how you would use voice AI in sales. This can be applied to the use cases that I mentioned in the beginning of the call, but the list is endless. This is how you can call someone. I'll talk about the 3 use cases that I mentioned, right? So pre-demo qualification, somebody goes to your website, fills up their information on cal.com or Calendly. That information can come instantly to your campaign using the API, and a call can go out. Similarly, customers who have a billing failure, let's say you're using Stripe sends that information, the customer information, phone number, if it's in your records, can be sent automatically to your campaign, call can go out, right? And you can also mention what time zone they're in. You can curate that campaign to match the customer's preferred calling time. Yeah. Similarly, if you have customers who are at a specific stage of their buyer journey or their user journey, yeah, you can also trigger feedback calls or survey calls to specific segments of your customer base. So there you go, folks. This can be a very long video if I get into a lot of details. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. This really helps our channel. If you have more questions, feel free to reach out to our team on voiceaiwrapper.com, and I'll add the links that I spoke about, the products that I spoke about, in the description of the video. Looking forward to meeting you on our next video.